What's up, guys? Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome to Monroe Estate. So y'all already see what the fuck the title is. This neither here or there. Y'all already know what's going on. Um, to my subscribers that always come back and fuck with your girl, I do appreciate you guys for coming in and viewing this live with me tonight. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this because it's too much speculation and too much running around these streets about Empire. Okay, so I don't know if y'all seen me on the Skull Show, and I kind of broke a little bit of this down when I spoke about Bankroll Fresh, because as y'all know, I used to date Bankroll Fresh, and I went into a lot of that. But let's go ahead and get into these banners, and then we're gonna get into the tee hee hee, and y'all just let me know what y'all think is factual, what y'all think, what do y'all actually think about this situation, what do y'all think about these record labels, these artists, these deaths, these incarcerations, what do you guys think about this? But we're gonna get right into it. Let's go ahead. Y'all already know y'all can follow me on Instagram at famous one. Y'all know cyberbullying and cyber stalking is not only harmful, but it could cross the line of criminal misconduct, which could be considered doxing. Anyone who used my name or my brand for doxing, you will be prosecuted or your ass gonna be sued. Okay, everything is for educational purposes only. Everything is allegedly. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that up here tonight. Everything is allegedly. Any music that is played, I do not own any rights to. Here go that copyright disclaimer right here for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. And welcome to Monroe Estates. So okay, y'all see what the title. We're speaking about Empire. We're going to speak about all these record labels. Let's just get into it, okay? Because a lot of people be speaking and speculating and talking, and y'all don't even know what goes on. Y'all not in the inner circle. And when I say inner circle, meaning you have people that's around the parties, that's in the studio, that's around the producers, the executors. They just around everybody that the people that own the labels, sleeping with the people that own the label. You just never know. So that's what I mean by insiders. And then you have the family members, then you have the friends, then you have the artists themselves. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. And y'all could get out the fucking bushes because I already told y'all we're gonna cut down these motherfucking bushes. Period. Okay, so let's get into it. So basically, I want to know what y'all feel about this. Do y'all believe that these murders are staged by these labels? Or do y'all believe these are truly accidents? Or do y'all believe some of these artists are just selfless, reckless? Or do y'all believe that they are being sacrificed by loved ones, meaning label mates, meaning girlfriends, meaning family members? And the reason why I say that, because we all know once an artist is deceased, you always see the numbers go up. You always see someone close to them, like a girlfriend. They might get clout off of it. Their business might boom. It's like if somebody died, it is always something attached to it. Like somebody always gets something. We're going to get into what these labels get as well when these artists die. Okay. Hey, Rosetta Johnson. Peace, Monroe. You know I don't believe in none of this shit. It's on accident. Girl, me either. That's why we getting into it. And I know I supposed to came at 10:30, but baby, I am tired, but we gonna get into it because I don't either. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So, do you guys believe? I know it be speculation that it's an oath that you have to take, or you have to partake in an oath. Do y'all believe it's even an oath? Do y'all believe when these people do not take a part of this oath, are they refuse to do any of these sexual engagements with homosexuality? Do you believe that they are killed by these labels? Because these labels do have life insurance on these artists. You could look it up. It's an investment and they put life insurance on their investment. Um, or do you believe they pin cases on them and then throw them in jail? Or do you believe they just become a one-hit wonder and they refuse to do it or go back into it? Thank you. Love your journey with London. I think it has more to do with the insurance policy and payout. I do too. I agree with that. But we're gonna get into the spiritual side of it too. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna break down a whole bunch of things for you guys that people kind of overlook. So of course, everybody knows the label is owned by Gazi. Everybody knows that you see him in pictures with different artists, even artist that's not a part of his label. Okay, so I remember when I dated Bank, I know Bank had meeting with Gazi, with Empire. If you go on his Instagram right now, you will see Empire. His feet is up at a table. You have to scroll all the way down because, of course, he has someone that still runs his Instagram, and they still post pictures. So you guys will have to go down, but you will see that he had a meeting with them, like prior to him getting killed. Okay, and then you got to pay attention to all of these artists that bring these artists in. They're under their label. Let's get into masters and royalties and all of that, because see, that what goes over people's head. So just to be exact about some of this stuff, this Empire is a distribution group as well, so they distribute to independent artists, and we're gonna get into some of that because some of them independent artists are deceased. So just to name a few people that's a part of this record label, you got Bankroll Mafia, you got Bootsy Badass, you got Drew Hill, you got Rich Homie Quan, Busta Rhymes, like the list goes on. Now everybody know Aaliyah was facts. Everybody know that Aaliyah was killed August 25th, 2001, right? Everybody know Empire was founded in 2010. But when you go look up Aaliyah, she's in connection with Empire and the artists. So you got to ask yourself, what is her connection with them if she was deceased in 2001 and the label was founded in 2010? But if you go and you look up the label, is and reading is fundamental. They tell you guys that all you gotta do is pay attention. Stop looking at things and being we're gonna stop looking at things and be like, well, this what I think, or that can't be true. Or why would they put all this money into an artist and then kill them? Pay attention to the facts. Okay, now he do tell us that he has offices in New York, London, Nashville, and Atlanta. Okay. Now we see a lot of these artists, they run around with this star on their pinky. Ask yourself, why do all of these artists have that star on that pinky? What do that star mean? What does it represent? And why is the label giving it to all of their label mates? So let's get into King Von. Pay attention to the dates. Anybody that's on Ascended Thoughts, y'all already know. We know about the Jason period, okay? And I'm gonna run in the dates and see how the dates correspond with each other. Pay attention to when these guys are born. They most of them was Leos, okay, born in September. Just pay attention. It goes into numerology, it goes into a lot of things. You guys got to be stop being so distracted and blinded by what you guys perceive to be true. Okay, they are worth more dead than alive. Agree. They are a liability alive because they still have one foot in the streets. Let's get into that. And that's how they always kill them. Let's get into that. So, King Von, November the 6th, 2020 is when he died. Okay. He was a part of Empire, OTF. That's Only Family. Everybody know Dirk. Okay. Let's get into this. Who is Dirk connected to? Dirk is connected to OTF because that's of course, his label, Interscope and Def Jam. I know y'all like, why are you breaking Interscope and Def Jam into this? We're going to get into this. So, and I said those two names, but after this, we're going to abbreviate it, okay? Because I don't want to offend the living. I don't want to offend the dead. And I do not want to offend these labels. Because all of this is educational purposes only. And everything is allegedly. We just parlaying, okay? Yes, let's talk our shit, honey. You already know how it goes down at Monroe Estate. So let's get into Aaliyah. Aaliyah was with Jive Records, Atlantic Records, and Virgin. Okay. Dolph, November 17th, 2021. He had a distribution deal with Empire that he signed, okay? And this distribution deal, y'all remember that September 2018 album, Role Model, okay? When it was released, it was under the label Paper Route Empire, which is his, and it was joint in a venture between Paper Route and Empire Distribution. A lot of people don't take it back to these labels, okay? And then when you go, we want to go into XXX. He died June 18th, 2018. Peep this though. He signed in 2017 with Empire, and in 2018 he signed a new $10 million contract with them, and he got killed that same year. Okay, that was 2 months. He got killed 2 months after he signed this deal. Okay, and let's get into Mo 3. Now everybody know Mo 3 died November the 11th, allegedly. Okay, November the 11th, 2020, what was it? 2020. He was signed to Empire and Bootsy Badass. Who is Badass signed to? Everybody know Bootsy signed to Atlantic Records, and Empire. Do y'all see how these labels all coincide and entwine with each other? But I'm gonna keep talking my shit because I don't think these folks hear me. So let's get into this. We need to know about they have like sub labels, okay? This all of this stuff could be looked up. I tell you guys, reading is fundamental. Stop listening to what everybody tell you and just running with it. And then we're going to break down their deaths as well. So we're going to go to AR. Y'all already know what record label that is. It is a umbrella label that is owned by Warner Music Group. Keep these labels in mind, what I'm saying, and follow exactly what I'm saying. Now, guess what? Guess what? What's the sub label for that? Bad Boys. Let's keep this running. Then you got Def Jams, their parental company. I'm gonna get into what parental is too. Well, their parent company. You might see parent, but it's parental company. It's Universal Music Group. Okay. Now keep in mind. Let's get into this. Do y'all know that Warner Music Group is actually owned by Atlantic Records and Warner Records? Pay attention to what I'm saying and how is all of this shit related and how these artists are related, even though you think they're not. Everybody's getting paid off of them, okay? That's why I agree with what Love Your Journey with London said. I think it has more to do with the insurance and the payouts, okay? So they they also have a parental organization with UMG. Y'all already know who that is, that label. The Islands Def Jam Music Group. Boom. There we go. Interscope Records. Let's get into that. Now, their parental organization is Universal Music Group. Do y'all see this? Interscope and Jiffin. I think that's how you say it. GEFFEN Records. Now, they signed with them, or they partnered with them and became a part of Interscope in 1999. Okay. Keep in mind. But guess who is the parental company for, I think it's Jiffin. I'm not sure how you say it, or Jiff, or however you say it. GEFFEN. The parental company for that is UMG. Okay, and their distribution is Interscope, guys. Now we all know this label was founded in 1980, which was partners with Interscope since 1999. So you see how all of these labels have these parental groups and all of these things. All of these labels are ran by the same people. Okay. Now Virgin Records. Let's get into that. Virgin Records was founded um by Virgin Music Group label was founded by Virgin Records, which was founded in 1983. But guess what the parental organization group of that is? UMG. UMG. We still back to the same labels. Now let's go into um Columbia Records. Sony Music Entertainment own that. Now they subgroup is Columbia Nashville. Now guess what? Warner Music Group also owns Columbia Nashville. Also, they own um what other group they own? They own Warner Music Group. Well, no, Atlantic own Columbia Records. Atlantic own Capitol Music Group. So do you guys see we're gonna hit that target again because y'all folks ain't motherfucking hearing me while I'm talking my shit. So a lot of people, hey baby, hey, excuse my beauty. A lot of people get these apps and they talk and they don't know what the fuck these people go through or what the fuck these people actually sign. And a lot of people don't know the deals that they sign. Okay, and let's get into what um and let's get into Bootsy. Let's go back to Bootsy. So Bootsy is signed to Empire, Atlantic Records, Trill Entertainment, and Warner Records Group. Now, just keep in mind all of the connections as I run them down. Okay. So I know y'all like, well, what this got to do? They know, but they can't speak on it. Yes. Okay. That they know. What do anybody else think? Do you guys think they know when they can't speak on it? I'm following you. I'm on what you on. We on the same thing. Now let's go into trouble. A lot of people like, oh, that was just no. They killed these guys. I believe these guys are killed and the way they portray themselves in these music videos, these songs. But let's get into this. Y'all already know a lot of these rappers, they write, but once you get with these big labels, you have ghost writers. You understand me? So that goes into, do you guys believe? And Trouble died June 5th, 2022. He was signed to Def Jam and Interscope. Okay, follow me. Now, a lot of people, like I said, they believe these guys are killed because of the way they move in these streets. You really believe that all of these rappers, they millionaires now? You think they're gonna go back to the streets? They killed them in their lifestyle environment way. I agree. So you think these guys gonna go back to the streets, run back to the streets, and they millionaires? Y'all got to be dumb, stupid, and slow. So I believe that once they don't take the oath, suck the penis, or whatever they want them to do, um, they throw them in jail or they kill them. Okay, and let's get into these policies. Let me break something down before I get into the killing part, because like I said, everything is for educational purposes only. These are my thoughts, these are my feelings, and it's just speculation. We don't know if it's true. We don't, you get what I'm saying? But we just speaking on what we could factually see and what we could read, because I keep telling y'all reading is fundamental. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get into this, because a lot of people don't get into this. Okay. So this is well, let me get into parental company. So a parent company is a partially owned separate business controlled by the parent. Okay. So basically a parent company is, and you might hear it called a holding company. Pay attention to the wordplay, because a lot of people get confused and be like, no, that's a holding company. A holding company and a parental company is the same exact thing, guys. Okay. Facts. I have no proof behind my speculations, girl. We don't. We just speculate, because we see a lot of things running through these YouTube streets, and I just think that I see a lot of disrespect when it comes to the dead. And a dead man can't talk unless you speak to readers, and I do believe in spiritual advisors. So let's just get into this. Now, a parent company is a company that owns 51% or more of voting stocks and electing in a board director. Okay. A holding company is a company whose primarily business is holding and controlling interests in the security of other companies. Now, let's get back to Empire, because a lot of people are saying Empire is killing his artists. Now, we know he's a distributor too. A lot of people do not even know that Top Drawer, the merch, the parent organization is Empire. See, they use these other names, and they throw these sub names in, and people don't pay attention. Okay, now let's get into Nip. Now everybody know Nip was signed to All About the Money, Atlantic Records, Epic, and what is it, Cinematic or whatever it's called, PNB. Okay, he died September 12th, 2022. He was signed to Empire, Atlantic Record, and the 740 project. Like we said before, all of these companies is owned by everybody getting payouts. Do you understand me? Now let's get into how they getting these payouts. Because a lot of people are like, they not worth more dead than they is alive. You tell a motherfucking lie. You tell a motherfucking lie. And I'm tired of motherfuckers saying that. These boys are dead, worth more dead than they are alive. And y'all slow, stupid, and dumb if y'all believe they're fucking not. Why the fuck y'all think they charts blow up afterward? They numbers go up afterwards. Like, come on, and don't believe that these niggas not getting set up by these bitches that's on their shoulders, on their arms, in their pictures, and don't think they not sacrificing these motherfuckers in order for them to come up. Pay attention and follow. This shit is about the motherfucking money, and this shit is spiritual as well too. Don't let this shit go over your head, and don't stay stuck up under a motherfucking rock. Do you understand me? Now let's keep going into it. So basically, um, do record labels have insurance on their artists? Do you guys believe? Okay, it be so weird, because you would want to listen to them after it is, because it's what they put into the frequency. They build these artists. Watch, it's gonna be a major artist. We talked about this on the Sending Thoughts. He gonna die. It's gonna shock the world. They building him up, and I love him so much. He's a Atlanta record. I mean, he's from Atlanta, Georgia, and he is a top artist running the game right now. Okay, and when he died, it's gonna blow the minds of everybody. But everybody's gonna eat off of him. Everybody's gonna eat off of him, energy wise, music wise, and I'm gonna get into how. But pay attention and remember that you heard it first on Ascended Thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. So basically, do you guys believe that the record labels have insurance on their artists? So because the recording artists are traditionally contracted to their respective artist companies and therefore not technically employees, they are not generally covered by the company's health insurance policy. Pay attention to that. They're not covered by the health insurance policy, but let's get into this. Do record labels have life insurance on on their rappers? It's the difference when y'all just look up insurance. Because no, they're not going to have health insurance policies on them. Okay. But life insurance, that is something different. That is something different. Just with P&B, nobody really posts his music on IG in years, and now it's all you see. Look at the charts too. Look at the numbers. Look and see if he own his masters and his rights. I guarantee you, he fucking don't. But let's keep going. So um, the question was, do record labels have life insurance on their rappers? Hip hop has seen numbers of high profile killings. Recent years including Nipsey Hussle, Drake, what is it? Drakeo, Drakeo the Ruler, Young Dolph, King Von, and Trouble. Okay. And as a result of the mountain death trolls, follow me, mountain and energy. I told y'all that. Death trolls. The labels have reported to their own life insurance policies. They have life insurance policies on these guys. Y'all stupid if y'all don't think they do. Do you think that a nigga gonna give a nigga $10 million and this nigga died 2 months later and then the nigga ain't gonna have no fucking life insurance on him? You stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb if you think that. Why y'all think with W Houston? Why y'all think they doing holograph concerts and all of that? A dead man don't use no money. Who y'all really think? Come on, why y'all think when Pop died, all these albums and all this stuff came out? Why y'all think people with Aaliyah? You think a dead man is still getting paid off of this? And you best believe the family ain't getting paid off of this shit. But let's keep going. They might get if they sacrifice, if y'all into the sacrificing and believe that, like if they sacrifice they love when they might get something, but they ain't gonna get what they think they gonna get. Okay. And just like these artists that's out here sacrificing their artists, bringing these artists in, setting them up with these fake ass fucking put together fucking what y'all want to call it, stage fucking murders, because that's what the fuck going on. And I'm gonna break down how this shit is staged. Say that ish again. A dead man doesn't use money. Exactly. And with these fucking stage fucking murders and shit like that. Cause like, come on, man. I stayed up the street from where Vaughn got killed. It's a hospital 10 minutes away. How the fuck he died? How the fuck he died? And that's to his homies that took him now. How the fuck he died? Like, get the fuck up out of here. Y'all folks is crazy. The same thing with Banks. How the fuck did he have internal bleeding from one fucking bullet when the hospital right up the fucking street? Y'all gotta pay attention to this shit. Pay attention to what the fuck going on. And why every time these niggas die, it's always a bitch right there. Like with Trouble, a bitch right there. Oh, P&B, his bitch tweet. Bitch, you know not to fucking tweet. Bitch, what not tweeting? The bitch fucking posting shit on Instagram. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And these hoes, then you got these fucking bloggers that fucking put these bitches all on these blogs and shit like that after these people die. And then you got these fucking Walking Deads, these zombies that go and want to follow them, buy out from their business and all of this. Y'all stupid as a fuck if y'all think this shit is not reality. Just like motherfuckers get set up that don't got money, all these street niggas get set up that you know your hood, the goddamn hood hero or the hood the hood drug dealer with the, come on, man. Y'all dumb as fuck. When they are dead, they can no longer spend money, but they are definitely bringing it in after death. Exactly. Now let's keep this shit rolling. Y'all follow me. Now let's pay attention to this. A lot of people don't even pay attention. Where was the person that owned Empire the day Nipsey died? I'ma just leave that there. I'ma leave that there. People don't even know that Juice Division Records LLC is distributed by the person that owns Empire Distribution. We already know who that is. The same person that owned Empire. Like, come on, man, pay attention to this shit. Now let me get into this. This gonna blow y'all minds. Let me get into this. Now, Juice Division Record Labels LLC CEO Juice Lee has released two mega hits back to back of unheard Nipsey Hussle music that is available on all platform. Music is streamed or sold. Now let's get into this fucking shit. Do y'all understand me? The two started collaboration in late 2008 after Nipsey Hussle was signed to Epic Records and went on the record and went on to record numerous of unheard projects. Come on, I love Nipsey to death, but a lot of people ain't heard about Nipsey until after Nipsey death. Like, people knew him, knew who he was. He was a big influence, but come on, how they blew it up, and he's not married. So just kill that shit. How everybody keep trying to praise this, like, kill that shit, kill it, kill it. I don't know why y'all praise people after they die and don't pay attention to the fucking facts. Y'all don't pay attention to nothing. Y'all stupid as a fuck if y'all believe that Eric Holder was able to get the Nipsey like that. Y'all dumb, stupid, and slow. Where was his daughter the day that he died? Was she there? Ask yourself why this man, was moving how he was moving. Come on, man. Y'all stupid. Y'all got to stop being so dumb. Stop being so blind. Let's get into King Vaughn. Let's get into King Vaughn. Now, when it goes to Vaughn, everybody keeps saying, well, Vaughn shouldn't have ran up on Quando. Fuck that. A fight is a fight. I was on Vaughn live when the fuck Quando came on there talking shit for YB. Nigga, you getting on that popping shit. He said, I know you ain't built like that, so I'm just gonna beat your ass. So when you knew you seen Vaughn, my nigga, you knew you were gonna get your ass beat that night. You feel me? You knew that. You knew that. But now let's not go into how his team went up there. You feel what I'm saying? And his team, you went up there. Y'all knew y'all seen this man. Y'all knew that. You get what I'm saying? Y'all already knew it was gonna whoop the whoop. And I'm pretty sure when Quando seen his manager, he knew whoop the whoop. You get what I'm saying? So stop playing stupid, like y'all folks. And anyway, at the end of the day, Atlanta ain't did that man no justice, because even if he did pop that nigga on tape, nigga, you don't bring no gun to no fucking fist fight. You can't say he antagonized Lil Tim for him to shoot. How? He ain't popped Tim. He ain't hit Lil Tim. He hit Quando, which he should have got his shit pushed back. Cause nigga, you was on the internet popping your mouth about motherfuckers that ain't that business ain't even had shit to do with your motherfucking ass. Now you run around here stupid. I guarantee y'all, and this speculation, that nigga ain't gonna make it out that tour. And I guarantee you, YB know why. Come on, man. All this shit runs in together. This old fake beef between him and Lil D. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit fake beef. They staged that shit. Niggas ate off of Von Death, and that's what the fuck it is, bro. Niggas ate off of Von Death. Listen to how the new music coming out. Remember that little, when they was arguing saying that his motherfucking goddamn hard drive was stolen? Listen how niggas rapping now like motherfucking Vaughn. That's Vaughn shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Just like when Bank died. I know for a fact, because it was songs Bank wrote, that I hear niggas from Street Money rapping. That shit Bank lyrics. Like, get the fuck up out of here. And stop me when I'm a lie. Stop me when I'm a lie. I guarantee ain't nobody gonna say it's a motherfucking lie. Because one thing about Monroe, I only come with the motherfucking facts, and I only state facts. And if it can't be proven, I don't say that shit. Everything that I'm fucking giving you, you motherfuckers could write down names, or you could go and look this bitch up and see how everybody is fucking connected. Okay? And his partner, he said facts, 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 facts. Look how that nigga blew up after that. You doing interviews, and you really dry snitched in that motherfucker, trying to say how Vaughn was this. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You should have been doing no interview when niggas had open fucking cases. Niggas know what the fuck going on. Ask yourself why the fuck niggas still walking around. Not saying that I want anybody to die, but I'm just saying, why the fuck is niggas really walking around and y'all making songs and shit like that? But y'all got niggas like Thug that's wrapped up in goddamn indictments because of lyrics. Look at all the shit YB saying motherfucking lyrics. Why the fuck this nigga walking around with motherfucking leg monitors on? Man, fuck that shit. They go against our motherfucking amendments. And when the amendments that we have, freedom of speech and shit like that. You can't fucking say that somebody committed a crime based on lyrics, and then it's ghostwriters that's writing with them too. So why the fuck the ghostwriters ain't on trial? Pay attention. When niggas and y'all niggas like to say that, and his sister admitted to, thank you. And that's why I say it's facts that I'm speaking. And then motherfuckers like to say, oh, that nigga was gay anyway. How the fuck y'all know a nigga motherfucking gay? Niggas do shit to draw niggas in, get niggas attention. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit, because if he was gay, he wouldn't be behind bars for motherfucking lyrics. But I'ma just leave that shit there. Just all this shit ties in. And who he signed to? Who he signed to? Atlantic. Come on, let's look at all these other rappers that been thrown in jail, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Pay attention to this shit. Pay attention to what's going on, bro. Pay attention. Pay attention to all these motherfuckers that ain't got good music, but they still in the tabloids like Blueface. Why the fuck is he in the tabloids? And this is just my speculation. I love Krishan. I'm not gonna call her the rock because I feel like people be then being disrespectful to that. He harvesting that girl. He's sacrificing that girl energy, bro. Come on, man. You making her have abortions, but you had babies by your other baby mama, and she kept them babies, and you had her to kill her baby, but you always got her in the media looking like a motherfucking fool. Like, y'all folks gotta pay attention. Stop being dumb, stupid, and slow. Yep. That's goddamn facts. But let's goddamn finish getting into this. These what I believe. This speculation. It's speculation. Okay. Let's get into this. So we know about the insurance. Okay. Now, does a record label need insurance? That's another quick key question. Do they need insurance? General liability insurance. Y'all know y'all get that. Like, get you like get see a lot. I think a lot of people stupid because a lot of people don't believe in life insurance, and they believe that life insurance doesn't matter because you're alive, but that's actually for people when you die. That's for your family to pay for your expenses. Okay. So first of all, know the purpose of life insurance. Okay. It's not for the living. Well, it's not for you while you living. It's for the dead living family members. Okay. So general liability insurance for record labels. All businesses, and I stress that all businesses regarding of industry face risk that should be covered by insurance. Okay. And why y'all keep saying, oh, all of this death music, they hiring all of these rappers that's rapping about killing and stuff. Get what? Why these fucking labels ain't on fucking trial? Y'all push this shit out here. Y'all have board meetings. Y'all pick songs that's gonna go on the fucking album before y'all promote this shit and put this shit out. So you can't just say that the artist is poisoning the community. These fucking labels is too. And then they turn back around and they knock these folks off the way that they rap, what they rap about, their lifestyle, what they came from. And a lot of these rappers, they just rap about where they came from, what they seen, situations they done been involved with. You just don't know or whatever. They just never been this type of person, but they rap about stuff that people could relate to get them through their daily lives. Or their hardships. So just keep all of that in mind. But let me keep going into the facts, and then we gonna kind of sum this up because Mama Red definitely gonna get into this on her Zoom. But if y'all following me, throw y'all clovers in here because I know y'all guys following me. So let's go into these mixtapes, these records, these masters. Let's go into all of this, okay? So record companies, you basically become their property, okay? Once you sign these contracts, you're their property. The only way around basically owning your masters and your royalties or anything like that is basically to produce and arrange your own music, okay? That's why when they was arguing, they were saying that those was Vaughn had rights to that because that was Vaughn music and studios that he paid for on his hard drive that she stole and gave to LD. And she admitted to that. She admitted to that. She admitted to that, and we just gonna keep that shit there. And then look, she blew up after that. They gave her a Range Rover. Now she rapping. Now, come on, man. You gotta ask yourself why these people that had no relevance before is blowing up. Ask yourself that. But let's get into this. So if you don't arrange your own music, unfortunately, in every case with the record labels, you will be it will basically impose on you that they have and will improve all of the pieces. Like they want to be in control of all of your mixing, all your master, your mixing, all of that. So basically they do that because that then give them legal ownership. You get what I'm saying? And that just gonna leave you with the credits. That's why motherfuckers be like, they charge this for a show, they charge this for a feature. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Okay, and Mama Red is coming in, guys. Too late, but she's getting in, she's coming in. So that just go to tell y'all and show y'all that these labels own these masters and different things like this. So they getting paid. They getting paid. So do record labels pay artists monthly? And in many cases, royalty payments happen once a month. Okay. But exactly when and how much artists get paid, it depends on the agreement with their record labels and their distribution. Keyword distribution. I done broke down how all of the labels are connected to each other, how all of these artists are connected to each other. Okay. Not only that, you see some of these artists in videos together, hanging together. Now let's get into how long do music royalty last. For artists in the US, the copyright protection of all songs lasts the lifetime of the copyright holder, and the additional 70 years, an additional 70 years after their demise, after their death. Do y'all see how they eating? Do you see how they eating? And this law applies to all bodies of work that have been published since 1978. That's why y'all see a drastic change since 1978. The payments on these royalties also last for the duration of the copyright protection. Like y'all guys gotta follow me and stop being slow. Now, how much does a hit song make in royalties? An average hit song on the radio today earns the songwriter 600 between six the songwriter between $600 to 800,000 in performance and royalties. Hey, lovely. Okay, so that just goes into what I'm saying. Like, what is now we're gonna ask ourselves, what is the percentage? What percentage does the record label take from the artist? Okay. As a quick reference, record labels can keep a cut anywhere between 50 to 90% of your earnings. It is a industry norm for new artists to only receive 10 to 16% of their own sales, guys. Hey, baby. I know y'all like I started early, but I had to get in and get this thing going. So, do you guys kind of see how everybody is connected? Do you guys see how they all died around the Jason period? Like, let's go back to the star. Why is all of these artists giving stars? Let's go back to these artists that was around when these artists died, the labels that they tied to. How did they blow up off of this? Everybody got to ask yourself these different questions on why these different things are certain things are happening. So, Mama Ray, I'm not sure what part you caught, but do you have anything you want to add on with the labels? Because I asked them, do they believe that it is stage murders? Do the labels, um, by the labels, is these accidents self wreck, or is this just selfless, reckless acts by the artists, or are these sacrifices? And I told them, don't rule out these girlfriends, these friends, these label mates, and these label owners.
Well, my whole thing on that is people, I want them to realize what these labels, they sign their likeness into perpetuity. And perpetuity literally means forever. That means well after you are gone from here, they can continue to use your name, your likeness, so your image, and that also includes your intellectual properties, which is whatever you create, music, art, whatever it is. They continue to use this stuff, and this is how they get paid. They sign these people based on their talent, yes, but it just appears that right now they are signing them, these new age rappers, because they pick them a certain way. They must be in the streets. They must have lived a certain lifestyle, coming out of prison, going in, right on the border, so that they are of high, I don't want to say liability, but I guess that's kind of what it is. So when they carry out what they do, it will fit them. They built that image around there, so nobody is like surprised when they're murdered by a gang member, when their chain is snatched, when whatever happens. Nobody is surprised by this because they make them make music that cooks up these beats. And just gives out this persona. Perpetuity is forever. That is forever. So, and what you're saying about the girlfriends, the wives, I want to say to you this. If you have any doubt that that does not play a role and that a lot of them are not put onto these artists. Now, there are some that come in with them, but hear what I'm saying out. Even the ones that come in with them, they get used to a certain lifestyle. How easy is it for somebody to pitch that you could still live this lifestyle of your own accord, and even more than that, profit more because this person's deceased and out of the way. And you can see the footprints of all of this because they go on, whether the entertainer is deceased or not, they go on to date other entertainers. They go on to be big Instagram people, big influencers, all the way to having their own business. And they often position these women where they're the pillar of these men's legacies. So when you think of the deceased person, you automatically think of the girlfriend, the baby mama, the wife, whatever. You can't distinguish it because they built that image around them, and that's also a way of making money. And if you pay attention, that's almost like the payout. She gets to continue to live this extravagant life. Now she's famous in her own right, where before she was just a girlfriend, just a wife, just a baby
Mm-hmm.
mama. Now she's become somebody in her own light. She's hobnobbing in these celebrity circles her own self. She has her own money and that person's money. And children are just like bonus to that. They are
Yep.
extra because that's extra bread and butter. You're going to build your own. And they're paid for hostings. They get these brand
So,
endorsements, their own brands, hair, nails, lashes, whatever. And if you pay attention closely, specifically to Empire, there are about 5 young women that are connected to most of these men who have met their demise in similar ways, in
and
one
they
way
all
or
clean.
another. If you take it all the way back during their career, you're going to find these 5 same women.
And on top of that, you when we spoke about one artist, an Atlanta artist that's going to be deceased. Make sure you guys go check out his Cindy Thoughts because you will see there that baby mama just got a show. Both of them that you talked about, both of the guys that is still alive and spirit showed us that they're going to be deceased soon. They baby mama is on the show together. Both of them. Ask yourself, what do these women do? These what do they do for them to get these shows? A pretty face. Everybody could. It's plenty girls out here with pretty faces. If you guys don't keep believing in these um insurance policies, they own you, and these girls are winning by setting these guys up. You're crazy. Anybody that say Kane Vaughn got what he deserved, you're crazy. Oh, well, he was a killer. No, 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 no. He did what he had to do to survive in Chicago. You having words with someone on social media that came on your social media site, y'all exchange words, and you see him. You didn't pull out a gun. You didn't do none of that. You was disarmed. Your crew went armed. It was a fight, and his homeboy come out the bushes with a gun and shoot you, and y'all saying that's justifiable. I don't even know how Atlanta allowed that to be justifiable. He didn't hit Tim. He hit Quando. So how did he get off on that murder? Why was it a hospital 10 minutes away and Vaughn wasn't taken to the hospital? Same thing with Bankroll. Why wasn't he taken to the 10 minutes? Come on, man. Pay
But
attention.
then you have Tim injured and he survived. He's taken to the hospital. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep. And these guys, look at these guys' autopsies because they come out afterwards. Internal bleeding. Bank got shot one time. I'm not sure how many times Vaughn got shot, but come on. Pay attention. Pay attention to who ate after that. And then they keep making these songs back and forth, arguing like they beefing. They ain't beefing. They checkmate. They checkmating each other. Meaning, and when I say checkmate, meaning that they playing tag. Oh, I'm gonna say this, you say that. You say this, we gonna keep it going because we gonna build up our numbers, we gonna get paid off of this. And they're using this boy lyrics.
It's friendly competition, is what that's called.
Yep. It's like they playing wrestling. Everybody know that's not real. If anything, they would have just fought it out, and it was if it was regular people. They are regular people. Excuse my beauty. And he told Quando, I was on that live. He told Quando, like, we're going to fight. Quando came on his live boasting for someone else, and something had nothing to do with him. So, if you guys believe that money can't pay for something to go away or hush hush, you guys are fools. Pay attention to how they. I told them to even pay attention to these same labels that all connected together, parental companies and sub companies. Pay attention to who signed to them. Pay attention who
You,
signed to this.
you know what's very interesting? Let's take it back old school. You have Pac and Big, right?
Yep.
And those labels ran that East Coast, West Coast war into the ground. And then you have them following in rapid succession to the grave, right? One after the other. And who made the money after that?
Those
Even if they
labels.
look like they're paying homage to their fallen um, person, who makes the money? Who you can scream "Long live Big, long live Pac" all day long, but when you do that, record sales shoot up, views on videos shoot up, merchandise shoot up. You can put them in holograms and put them on tour with living acts now that are
Hmm.
still signed to your label. But who made the money is the thing.
The label. And then look at the sub label to the label that Big and Pop was signed to. Pay attention, because now the sub label is real funny. BB. That's real funny. But you guys will say, oh no, just, well, hey, like I said, we just speculating. I want to get y'all thoughts on it. But just by me reading, and I tell you guys, reading is fundamental, and look at things not so how they brainwash us to look at it, and they build up these artists, they build up these beefs, and they do all of this to make you guys think that, oh, they live by the gun, they die by the gun. That is actually not true. Like I told you guys, they have board meetings, they have listening parties. This stuff do not get approved through these labels and pushed by these labels unless they approve it. So if the artist is now with the deaf music is what I'm saying, they're saying, and hey Itty, I'm seeing people like, oh, they promoting this deaf music. These artists is getting ricos, these artists is going to jail for, and this is, it's so crazy, like certain artists are getting thrown in jail for murders, and the murders have no connections with the song and the lyrics, but because they write it and they put it in these songs. And I just seen an artist, I don't know if anybody remember Q Money, they years later tell me he killed his best friend. The evidence don't support nothing. Like it's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. And I don't know how people don't pay attention. Pay attention to these labels that they're with. And like I said, do you guys believe it is an oath? Do you guys believe they take the oath? The ones that take the oath, do you believe those are the ones that keep flourishing and going up and up and up? And the ones that don't, do you see them deceased are thrown in jail after so many years?
You know what I want people to also look at? I need them to pay attention to who manipulated, put in play, and industrialized and mainstream gangster rap that promotes um, violence, killing, drugs, all these things. This is not just tied to the industry, it's tied to the government too. I'm not going to say which alphabet boy group, but an alphabet boy group had them all sit down in the mid 90s and come to an agreement, or the early 90s, that's what I should say, of hey, this is the agenda we're going to push, this is how we're going to do this, to promote exactly what it's doing. And that served two purposes. They were able to put this cancer into these communities. They were able to promote these nasty things so that a certain dynamics in a certain group would sabotage themselves with this. But then they're able to paint this picture so they can do whatever they wanted to do to the artists who agreed, or at least their label agreed, to go along with this agenda, it's like a 2 for 1. We can get them out of here, make some Elvis money, because everybody knows you better off dead, and you not better off dead, but you make more money dead. You're worth more dead than you are alive, right? So they get more bang for their buck. They put this destruction in the community, and then on top of that, they got rid of this artist, and like I said, they're making Elvis money, after death money. And I want you guys to understand this. Nobody in the industry in the last 10 years is worth more dead than alive than rappers. Nobody.
And that's why they paying them more. And you guys sit there and you laugh at one hit wonders. Oh, he ain't had a song and I be a one hit wonder too. The only person I seen the smartest person I've seen so far was Master P. And I'm gonna be honest, and y'all guys can look that up for yourself. As far as it go on and owning their money and stuff like that. And MJ, he owned things too. Prince. Pay attention to these artists and how they come on, man. Pay attention really to what happened with Michael, what he was trying to buy, and then his demise came. And then pay attention to the words that they use, demise. When I just like, I'm glad you guys is following us. I'm glad you guys like pay attention when we be on the Sended Thoughts. We're actually what we speaking about. If Mama Ray don't have anything else she want to add on, and I do appreciate her for coming on. Make sure you guys follow Ascended Thoughts on YouTube. Check out the videos. Check out the description. It is a Zoom class. We're gonna be not so discreet in that Zoom class. The Zoom class is only $25. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you want to know more about this, you want to get into the facts, you want to go into the spiritual side, and we really, really break things down. That Zoom class that's going to be October the 2nd, which is a Sunday that is coming up. Get your tickets. Um, Check out some of her readings on there. We done went into the celebrity reads. She don't necessarily list them as celebrity reads, but when you click on it, you'll hear us talking about when you see the marathon, a lot of the marathons we're speaking about a lot of the marathons we speaking about these deceased rappers, and they're actually coming through, and we hold and state nothing but facts. So, and hey, Let Lovely, thank you for coming over. Y'all, the ones that missed it, play it back. Mama Red, do you want to add anything else in for them?
I just want to show you some love and gratitude and my appreciation for allowing me up here with you tonight. I
Thank
hope
you.
that we spark some of the people's thoughts, because it's deeper than what is being talked about in the blogs or wherever else is being talked about. It's so much deeper than that. Um, and I love the show.
Thank you. And I want to say this one thing, and they pushing these narratives with these bloggers, these YouTubers. Don't think they not. They pushing the narratives of how they want it to be put out here. It's always quiet before the storm come, and then you might get a little bit of thunderstorm. Well, with thunder here and there, but it's a reason that all of this is surfacing right now, and it's a bigger picture to it. And don't do not believe these top YouTubers or these top bloggers are not getting paid by these labels to put out or push a narrative to go along with their narrative. It's just like the news. So that's really all I got to say. I do appreciate everyone that came out. Do you guys have any additional questions while you're here? Do you have any questions for Mama Red while you guys are on here? Do you got any questions about the Zoom? I'm telling you guys, it's a must to get your Zoom tickets. Yep, they all push narratives now. They all get bigger platforms for pushing these narratives, putting out nasty gossip about people. They get paid too. It's all they pull on these people energy, sacrificing their energy. It's getting sacrificed and sucked in any and every type of way it could. And like I said, this is my outlook on it. I'm glad a lot of the followers was on the same thing we were on. But like I said, do you guys have any questions? Any questions about the Zoom? If you guys check the description, I'm actually going to add where you can follow Mama Red's channel, and I'm going to add in the Zoom class where you guys could book the Zoom classes on the same website where you guys could book the readings. And I'm gonna have everything put up there for you guys. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. We're gonna get up out of here. If y'all need y'all a read, go to the website in the link. We got the questions up there too, where you can get 3 questions. Just check it out. And she could basically channel in anything. It's different reads on there, guys. We have like the relationship, business, like it's she could do anything you guys are looking for, okay? Channel a deceased loved one. So if you guys do not have anything else, and if you guys are interested in this topic and y'all want to go a bit more into it, and in the Zoom, we're gonna get into I guarantee you more than just that. The spirit just don't just be limited to that. But if y'all don't have any more questions, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I do appreciate you for coming through, Mama Red. And I appreciate everybody that came through. I'll send back the sender. Anyone that's doing any negative intentions towards this chat, or anyone that comment in this chat, anyone that was on this platform, I ask that you to send back the sender, because we is in a great return to sender. Any negative intentions or thoughts that was put towards this live that want the views to get down because they don't want it to get out there, I ask that spirit to put it out there to flourish more. So keep people open minded. Keep people lasered and zoomed in on their path, and keep everybody uplifted. Remember, we still in those dates, the 21st through the 28th. Keep your frequency high. Stay grounded. Stay focused. Make sure y'all check us out on Ascended Thoughts. And make sure you guys follow us. If you guys want to donate to Mama Red, you could donate at Ascending Thoughts on Cash App. And good night, everybody. Be blessed. We're not stressed. And be careful what you guys watch. Be careful what you guys engage into, because a lot of that will, I say, it do throw you off. It corrupts your ori, which is your head, and it's the connection to your soul. And if your head is all out of whack, your soul is not going to be together. And that's just how I feel. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. Cyberbullying and cyber stalking is not only harmful, but it can also cross the line of criminal misconduct, which can be considered doxing. Anyone who used my brand, or anyone who's been up here brand or name for doxing, you will get sued. You will, it's illegal. You can get prosecuted for it for doxing. Everything was for educational purposes only. Let's let that be clear. I don't own rights to any music. This is the copyright disclaimer. Welcome to Monroe Estate. And guys, I do appreciate you guys for coming in, and you guys have a good one.
Hey, this one here for my riders. Straight up. Come on, nah. Let's ride, nigga. You with that? Come on, nigga. Let's ride.